Hey, everybody. Welcome to Speakeasy Conversations. How are you, Greg?
With your venerable host, Greg Washington, and the other guy, Doug Ziegler. Your host, too, though.
Yeah. We'll go with that. That sounds good. So, how are you, Greg? What's going on with you, man?
A lot, but what are you drinking?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to start off with a style that I very much love, but don't see a lot of, is an ESB. Derby and the Mustache. This is an ESB. Oh, actually, American ESB ale. I don't know what makes it American. I guess different stuff. Very high ABV. Has a 6% ABV for an American ESB, which is kind of high. But this is from Twin Elephant Brewing out of Chatham, New Jersey. So cool label, though.
There's a lot going on there. Twin Elephants and American ESB.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was an American ESB when I picked it up. So we're going to see how that. I like the regular ESB.
Wait. So if it was an American ESB, you would have put it back?
No, I would have gotten it because I've been curious what the heck it was. But yeah.
Oh, I would have put it back, actually. For the record, I would have put that shit back. But anyway, Doug, you go right
ahead. Yeah, see a nice color on it, though. Smells excellent.
Yeah, unlike America, nice color. Wow, sorry.
Oh. All right. Off to a good start. What about you, Greg? What are you drinking this evening to start?
I have some Big Ditch Energy, Doug.
Big Ditch.
And with that, I'm going to, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, pour this lovely, this is an IPA. I don't know. Our guest could tell us. It's some hoppy thing from McFleshman's Brewing Company out of Appleton, Wisconsin. Now, y'all have heard me talk about McFleshman's Brewing Company, so I won't belabor that point. Right, Doug? Or should I?
Yeah. Oh, you've liked them quite a bit. You've had their beers on here multiple times, so clearly they're a good brewery.
Oh, so if they were a bad brewery, I wouldn't like them.
That would be my assumption.
McFleshman's is very supportive of the rainbow.
Yeah, sure.
All right, Doug. Oh, before we get to our wonderful guest, Cari Guerin, Doug, I have a presentation for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Ready?
I am ready, I think.
All right. I hope I don't jinx anybody or cause any kind of cosmic shift in the atmosphere here, but I'm going to put on this Chicago Bears chain before they play the Green Bay Whackers, as I like to call them. I mean Packers. Yeah, I'm going to cause a whole lot of problems with this, Doug. If any of my Badger beer people see this,
Carrie's in the background shaking her head already, so it's gonna be good.
Yeah, actually with the rainbow and everything, it's just a whole thing. And also came today, Doug, a Christmas present for me. It was a Caleb Williams Funko Pop. Look at that, dog. Look at
that. That baby.
Hey, come on, where's the Bears cheers? Where is it?
Hey, I'm rooting for him, but I'm from New
And
York.
I'm the
so
only
it doesn't
one.
matter.
And I feel like I'm literally the only one cheering here in Wisconsin. But
You might be.
well, right. So I don't know if I can leave this on for our guest, Doug, but we'll see what kind of I'm going to. I mean,
Maybe.
so we are excited to welcome Cari Guerin to the show tonight. You might know her from behind the bar at McFleshman's Brewing Company downtown Appleton, where she serves up everything from crisp lagers to cask ales. Cari is right in the thick of the Wisconsin beer scene, helping create that classic pub house vibe that McFleshman's is famous for, Doug. And you don't know about, but we got. I told you we got to get you to McFleshman's. If you come to Madison and we leave Madison, it has to be up to Appleton. McFleshman's, Appleton Beer Factory, Vault. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole thing, and there's milk tubes to go around, Doug.
All right.
Wonderful. We're looking forward to hearing her stories from the tap room and getting her take on the local beer industry in Wisconsin and overall too. So welcome to the Speakeasy, my friend and Doug's new friend, Cari Guerin.
Yeah. Yay.
Hey, everyone.
Hello. And coming from McFleshman's Brewing Company in Appleton.
Yep, I am upstairs behind the Prohibition Room in our office space.
Excellent. And what's in the glass? I got to know what is in the glass from McFleshman's Brewing Company.
This beauty. She's so pretty. I kind of cheated a little because I just got done working and I'm in the building, so I pulled it off the tap. But I knew that was going to happen. So from my house, I brought this just to show the label. It is our Stepchild Imperial Red IPA. She's lovely.
I love the hop hair on the lady. That's pretty cool.
I know, right? Well, so the Toronado has the hop hair also, just a different color. Because they're related.
Yeah.
They're family.
Oh, they're family.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Excuse me.
The name of the show is Speakeasy, Cari, which feels perfect for McFleshman's. You guys are famous for having you're all famous for having no TVs and focus purely on the community. What is it like working in a bar where people actually talk to each other instead of staring at screens?
It's awesome. So I have been able, from my time behind the bar, watch so many friendships develop. We recently had somebody get engaged who had their first date here, which was pretty cool. They got engaged here. And so we've been a very integral part of a lot of people's stories, which has been amazing.
Look at y'all being all romantic over there at McFleshman's Brew Co. Aww.
Are they going to get married there? Do you have like a venue to do that?
Okay, so we had our very first wedding here last summer.
Oh, nice.
Out in our beer garden.
Oh, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, one-stop shop at McFleshman's.
We do it all.
Yeah, and our Speakeasy concept is all about secrets, Doug. You know, we keep secrets here, or do we?
Not really, but we pretend to.
But so what is the best kept secret on the McFleshman's menu right now? The one beer you wish people ordered more?
I honestly, I don't know if I can narrow it to one, but I wish more people would give our cask beers a chance.
I would. I love cask ales.
I do too.
And I do when I'm there.
And this might be a Wisconsin mindset. We drink a lot of beer here, and unfortunately, I shouldn't say it that way. We drink a lot of mass-produced beer here. So having said that, when I explain what a cask beer is to people, because a lot of people just don't know what that is. So as soon as I say a slightly lower carbonation and might be a tick warmer than what you're used to. Nope, don't want that. It's like,
they don't know what they're missing.
I know. Give it a shot. Just give it a shot. It's so lovely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They don't know what they're missing because Bobby
specializes
in the English ales, Doug.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. They're like, it's such an opportunity.
Do you know how he got so good at the English ales? Have you heard that story?
I haven't, but maybe Greg has.
Okay. So when Bobby was getting his PhD, his advisor was also rented a room to him in like her basement or wherever. And so as part of his room and board, he had to brew a really good English ale for her because she was from England and she missed the beer. So he perfected his English ale recipes because that's what was buying his room and board.
Well, that's good. He has a lot of at stake there, like to be able to live,
Yep. Doug, you want to get the next question, or you want me to do it, buddy?
Go ahead.
So this is the one we kind of teed you up on. As a bartender, you know that you're part therapist and part host. What is the most memorable, or do you have any memorable conversations that you've accidentally overheard
It's
at
so
McFleshman?
hard. That all just kind of blurs together. But I will say I know way too many things about way too many people that I should not know about anybody.
And beer's a great elixir for opening his
Just
lips.
saying that. But in thinking about it, the one, and it's not like a weird thing. It just was a Cari, you have to bite your tongue moment. That kind of stands out to me. This young couple walks in one night, and it's clearly their very first date.
Oh,
they're chatting it, and this cute little girl, she's like, "Oh, I don't drink a lot of beer. I don't know what I should get." And he's trying to talk her through this menu, but he really doesn't know what he's talking about. And the line that stuck in my head was, "I really don't like ales, so I make sure I always order a stout."
That tracks.
Everything in me to not be like, actually, baby, like, no, first date, let them do their thing.
That's amazing.
That's funny. Oh my god.
That's great.
But okay, so the other one wasn't while I was working, but this was a funny one to me. Doug and I, my Doug, not you, Doug, my Doug. My husband's name is also Doug. So we were sitting at a bar in Green Bay one day, a number of years back. And do you remember when those South American Boy Scouts got trapped in that cave where they were swimming? Yeah. Okay. And it was big on the news right then. And this lady, it was just a local towny bar. It was such a dive place. It was fantastic. And this lady goes, "Well, I just don't know why they don't scuba on right down there and just get those kids and just scuba dive them right back up."
Those people vote, by the way.
I know.
Oh, well, that's funny though.
Yeah.
In our conversation, sometimes we should just scuba dive over there.
Yeah. So one of the things I noticed about you, I didn't know from corresponding with you, is that you are a certified beer server.
I am.
And for people who think bartending is just pouring a liquid into a gas, can you tell us what actually goes into earning that certification? And for the folks who just think pouring beer.
Sure. So I hesitate to say there's an art to pouring beer, but there's a technique to pouring different kinds of beers depending on the faucets that you're pouring from. And the Certified Beer Server program, it's through the Cicerone program, which a Cicerone is like a sommelier is in the wine world. Cicerone, that's the term for the beer world. And the first level of that certification is the Certified Beer Server. And basically what that teaches is proper washing of glasses, because there's a lot of ways that we can see when glasses are dirty that people don't know.
Yeah.
And I see photographs all the time people post online, and I'm like, ew, put that glass away. But so it teaches that, making sure we're giving people what they're ordering and in a proper glass. Glasses are shaped differently. They are going to make the beers hit your nose and your tongue in different ways, depending on what's appropriate for that style. Just a lot of that kind of stuff, and beer etiquette that I wish more Wisconsin places would emphasize, because there's so many bad habits out there for bartenders.
Mm-hmm. You want to get into any of them right now, or do we want to skip over it?
Never take a dirty glass, pour a beer into it, and let the nozzle touch the foam. Ew, we're spreading germs. If they happen to have a glass rinser, never put a dirty glass on the glass. Again, we're spreading germs. Just some gross things like that.
Well, we're not even going to get into dirty beer lines and all that, because that's not even.
No, that's a whole other ball game that I have fallen victim to on more than one occasion.
Doug, you have any follow-ups to anything?
Yeah. So I have a question, since I've never been to McFleshman's. How do you guys take? I know you're talking about having a pour and being it right. What about the glassware? Do you have glassware specific style glasses at McFleshman's?
Yep. So our newest purchase was this guy, the IPA glass for our IPAs.
I have one of those.
We use Nonix for some of our English, a couple like our Public House Pint Dry Irish Stout, the different nitro beers going in Nonic. We've got an English IPA that goes in that. We use dimpled mugs for our other cask ales. We have the Weizen glasses. We have big snifters for we're starting to have a couple Belgian style beers coming out. So I'm like, we need to get glassware for that. So we've got some nice snifters that will hold a nice fluffy head of foam for that. I think what else? We have the schnitz, or not schnitz, that's a pour. We have the stangas for when we do Kolsch service in the summers, in the spring. We try to have a day or two that we do Kolsch service out in our beer garden. So yeah, we try to use glassware whenever possible.
Wow.
Yeah, we just had a conversation recently about Kolsch service. Like, that was something I was never even heard of.
Yeah, I don't know if Bobby made them or if he got somebody to, but we've got the big wooden wheels that the glasses can all fit in, and we can take them out to the beer garden and swap them out for people and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, and I don't have my milk tubes set up either yet, but I got it here. Let's see. Where we share this shit. Yeah,
there we go. Now you're not frozen. You were frozen there in the screen for a minute there, but we're good now.
Me?
Yeah, you're good now.
Me.
Moi.
Yeah, so this is the type of shit that I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Line up the milk tubes.
Was that from the day you guys all came up from the Great Taste group?
Yep. And we just had milk.
I thought.
We just had milk tubes, Doug, and it was just tubes after tubes. It's like
so kind of funny story, because when I found out you were coming, I'm like, we need to get more of these glasses in the tap room. We need to get them out of storage, because we only had a couple of them. And everyone's like, oh, I don't think we're going to need them. And I said, promise you're going to need them.
Your reputation precedes you, Greg.
And a good bartender knows what's coming.
So many.
And a good bartender knows what's coming, dog. That's how you know. That's right. No, you succeed. Yeah, we had them all out, and we were just throwing them around, and they're just great. Do you want to talk about them and what they are for people who don't know and all that?
So I don't know that you can't really see it from that picture, but behind that person, oh no, you can see it. It's
that
right
golden
where the
one.
Brown, the brown cabinet in the back ends towards the right. You can kind of see there's a gold, almost looks like a statue kind of thing. That is our Luker faucet. It is from the Czech Republic. We ordered it directly from the Czech Republic because they're the ones who started it. You might see it in other places called a side pull or a side pour. What this does, there's different filters throughout that thing, and we are able to, with that nozzle, it turns back and forth, and we're able to control the foam that is coming out. Here, there's so many different kinds of pours, but what we do here and what other places typically that have these will do is they'll do a pour called a hladinka, which is that classic pour where this is not the glass we use, but I'm going to use this glass, where you would have this much foam on the top. We also will pour a Schnitt, which is half foam, half beer. And then we also, the last one is a Mliko, which is a glass of this beautiful wet foam. That foam that comes out of the faucet is 90% beer. It's considered a wet foam, and you drink it like you would drink a beer. So when you get those little milk tubes, they're meant to be drank kind of like a shot. Like you just throw that thing back.
Yeah, there was a place that I went to recently that had that mispronouncing that probably.
Yeah, it's LUKR.
Yeah, and so they had it in a milk tube, and I was like, I'm not, and I took a picture and I sent to Greg and I said, look what I found. And he goes, man, you got to drink that like real fast. I was like, really? Yeah. I didn't realize that. So I was like,
yeah, even with that full Mliko pour is meant to be drank in like 2, maybe 3 big gulps, kind of at the end of your night or at the end of a meal, is almost like a dessert kind of thing.
Yeah, it was interesting because my wife was trying to take a picture of me drinking it, and I drank it too fast. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Doug, do you have your second one, or can we?
Oh, I got my second one. Let me grab it.
Yeah. So Cari, McFleshman's does a really interesting mix of you already know German lagers and English ales.
Yep.
Do you find you have to teach customers about these styles, or are Appleton drinkers getting more adventurous?
I think they're becoming a little bit more adventurous as the years go on. When we first opened, nobody in this area had really seen a beer engine and didn't know what that meant. And I cannot tell you how many times I had somebody come up to the bar with their dimple mug of an English ale and set it on the bar and say, I think something's wrong with your beer. It's flat and warm. Like, no, it's not. It's just,
that's the style.
It's what it's supposed to be. So I started, anytime somebody would order a cask beer, my next question is, are you familiar with cask conditioned ales? And gave me that opportunity to let people know what that is and give them maybe a little taste. I have found that, especially I think with those beers, if you prepare somebody for what's coming, they're a little more willing to ease into it. Yeah. Like if they're caught off guard and they're like, warm, flat, gross. But if I explain what it is and maybe a little bit about the process behind it, they're a little more open to trying new things, which is cool.
Yeah.
Doug, do you have a follow-up, buddy?
I think to that point, like that was kind of like you'd always hear people say, oh, don't go to like England because all your beer's warm. Not all of them are, but the cask ales, that's what they're not warm. They're just not super cold like a lot of them. Yeah. So, and that's just, I think, where that sort of myth of everything is warm. That's not how it is. And actually, if you go to most bars there, almost every beer is cold, unless you go to a cask one, because all the tourists don't, the American tourists come over and like, what the fuck is this?
Yep. They got to cater to us.
Yeah, unfortunately so. Like,
I know.
Yeah, there is just one other thing. There is one brewery in the Finger Lakes that is run by a British guy who makes all cask ales.
Nice.
And he has like 7 or 8. What's that?
I'm sorry. Who is that?
His place is called the Bureaucracy, and it's a Seneca Lake Brewing Company is the name of it.
I like it.
But what's funny is you go to his place and he has like a sign on authentic fish and chips. So he does like authentic fish and chips himself. He's the one who does all of it. So that place is great. What if you ever get this way again, Greg? I'm taking you there.
I was going to say, why haven't you taken me there?
Because it's up in the Finger Lakes, which is like an hour and 15 minutes from my house. So
I've been in your house for like 24 hours or something too.
Yeah, so we did like a quick whirlwind around. So
I was going to still give you shit about it though. I mean, it's part of it.
So you opened a second one, Greg?
Yeah, it's just more of the wonderful same. So I didn't really want to, it's a little tornado. I'm
tornado.
Still
You said it wrong.
I say everything wrong, Doug.
So at beer festivals, tiny little backstory tangent here. one of our beers, the 547 West Coast IPA, double IPA, one of our best-selling beers. We have a bell in the tap room that when people order, we ring. And everyone's like, why are you ringing that bell? And my answer is always, well, because at 8.9%, if you drink too much, it's going to ring your bell. So that's kind of, become this thing. And so at beer festivals, if we have 547, we'll take a bell and we clank it and stuff. But if we don't, and we have Tornado, I start clanging the bell if people order it with saying it the right way. And I have gone like an hour and a half into a beer festival before I got to ring that bell.
Yeah, the English
Tornado.
Yeah, the English nerd in me would not mispronounce. But anyway, so we know how to
writing it phonetically on our board once, and people were still messing it up.
So my second one is this is a limited release from Stone.
Ooh.
It is a Stone smoked porter with vanilla bean.
Oh, that sounds so good.
So I found this and I said, yes, please. I like all the smoked beers, so I will be picking that up.
And why didn't you get me one?
Because I just got it like a couple days ago, Greg, but I'll be happily shipping some to you.
There were two there, though. Don't front. Or you got a pack of it? You got a 4-pack?
I got a 4-pack of it, so I'll send you some.
Oh,
Here's my little Baron Flow glass. Look how dark that is.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's dark.
Look at that creamy head. Oh.
Also, I get a lot of shit in this show because all my beers I pour and they just are like.
No, you know what? I'll tell you what. I would much rather have a beer poured like that than what I lovingly refer to as the classic Wisconsin pour, where, again, use my glass as an example. You pour beer up to here, and then you have like a fingernail width of foam, and that's it.
That's not a good pour.
It's not. All that air is going to go right into your belly and make you feel bloated and gross.
And you know what else is bloated and gross is y'all trying to put Nick Fuentes in my comment section.
Yeah, fuck that. You. Get the fuck out of here.
Goodbye. What the fuck are you doing? And get the fuck away from us. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I saw you chuckle. I'm like, I knew exactly why you were chuckling.
I was like, yeah.
But anyway, this.
Yeah, anyway, is not Nick Fuentes.
This is fucking delicious. So, Greg, I have to send you, and JHD, I will get more and I can send some to you as well because I know you dig this kind of stuff. It's smoky and there's a little hint of vanilla. The vanilla is kind of light, but the roastiness and the smoke together are just superb. Really, 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 really good beer. Glad I picked that up.
Excellent. And while we're on the tip of beer festivals, Cari, you're going to a beer festival, right? And I think so am I. Are you going to? Well, not that.
I mean, I'm going to two beer festivals coming up. So which one are we? Oh, yeah, yes, yep.
Yeah. Wisconsin's only January winter beer festival. I'm not sure about that actually. That may be
it's indoors, so you know.
Well,
if it was outdoors, I wouldn't be going to.
So we used to have one here in Oshkosh that was every the first weekend of February.
Well,
we had one.
Yeah, well, the Goofy Madison Beer and Cheese Festival is in. So that's why I'm like, either way though.
I'm gonna be working that one too.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if I'll be attending. Actually, can y'all slip me in as McFleshman's? But anyway,
we can talk later.
That's an invite that I would take in a second, actually. But that aside,
you might have to pour some beer for us for a while.
You think Greg's objectionable to pouring beer? I'm pretty sure that's
for some of y'all, I'm not going to pour beer, but for McFleshman's, we're not even going to have that discussion. I would do it myself for free. But what we are going to talk about
that's a killer lineup, though.
Yeah, let's talk about inventors real quick. We'll be here. I'm pretty sure I'll be here, and Cari will be there for sure. And you can see. I don't see McFleshman's is there, but there's a whole banger lineup there. January 24th.
On there.
3 sheep.
Yeah, if y'all want to go, scan that QR code or go to inventorsbrewpub.com and you can meet Cari and me. But most of y'all have met me and probably don't want to meet me again. So that's cool. But Cari is delightful and you're going to love her. So,
and you got Untitled Art Revolution. Man,
yeah,
I'm jealous.
Good stuff.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun, Cari. Well, I think that maybe the next time I see you, but I may be trying to get into the beer festival with y'all, so we'll see about that. But good times, good times.
For sure.
What is the? Let's get back to the Wisconsin beer drinker and beer pourer and all that. What's the biggest mistake when people order craft beer, or is there a wrong way to order beer?
No, I don't necessarily think there's a wrong way. I think the big mistake that stereotypical Wisconsin mass-produced beer drinker makes is when they try to drink craft beer like they drink their macros.
And what does that mean?
What does that look macro like? Is what, maybe 4%. And then they're going to go in and they're going to order a 6 or 7% beer and just start throwing them back just like they do their Busch lattes. And, they're like, I only had 3 beers. I don't know how I got so drunk. Well, that's what your mistake.
Doug, do you have any? You good, Doug?
No, I totally. When she said that there's people will try to drink the craft beer like they drink, I knew exactly what she meant. Like they're drinking craft beer and like mass-produced beer. Mass-produced beer is designed to be so you drink more of it. Absolutely. So they're going to make it. They're going to make it low ABV for that reason.
Neck hole beer you can drink all day long.
Yep.
I'm just gonna, before we move on, I'm gonna show this picture because
I love that.
That's awesome.
It's just the joy I had before walking into y'all. I think it was one of these times. It doesn't matter. It was just like, that's how I feel when I walk into McFleshman for a number of reasons. You are one of them, but it's just a really warm, welcoming community place with fucking goddamn great beer. And it's not just beer. Y'all do NA. Y'all do seltzers. Y'all do all kinds of wild. I'm sorry, go on, Kat. Because it's not just beer. Let's talk about it.
IPA on right now. It's so good. Like, I drink it on purpose.
These are all McFleshman's brands. They're not, athletic. Respect to the athletic, but it's not.
Absolutely. No, that's us. That's our beer. Or not beer.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna get to some fun stuff now, Cari. I mean, not that this wasn't fun, but Doug and I like to get a little messy. Not Lionel Messi, because he's the GOAT. But I think, Doug, we got to start here because we missed this. Doug, you wanted to real quick here talk about this?
Yeah, so this is our guy Ren. He's got mulinated meadery. That is he's been there the past 2 barrel and flows, and now he's going to Barrels on the Bayou, which Greg and I will both be at. So going to New Orleans in April. If you want to hang out with us, come do that. Get to meet Ren, try some awesome mead. Yes, Greg?
Yeah. Doug, I just want to say us both being there makes me want to dance.
For a millionth time, I'm glad that lady got her ass kicked in the elections.
It's not very nice, Doug. And who else is at the Barrel on the Bayou?
Our friend Hannah Ferguson, dope. Cidery is going to be the official cidery of Barrels on the Bayou. So that's awesome, too. She makes fucking interesting, strange, fun ciders. She actually did a cider. Remember, she did a cider collab with Sam Adams, which was pretty fucking awesome. Another one, the Angry Orchard. Like, she's fantastic.
I I don't even like cider, and I drink all of hers.
Yeah, so that is just
Really?
great stuff.
Shit.
Can't wait to try their stuff down in barrels on the bayou, and I can't wait to eat all the food in New Orleans. That's the other part of this equation. Ugh. Man, I'm gonna have to eat like salads for like 3 weeks before I go down there. So
either of you allowed to have a carry-on? Because
do you think you can fit in a suitcase?
I'll crawl up in that overhead bin.
Yeah. What's this odd-shaped bag that looks like a human? Oh, that's my dummy that I'm using for advertising. Don't worry about that.
Keep walking.
Wouldn't it be easier just to buy a ticket and come with us, Cari? Come on, invite the husband. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, y'all. Doug wants to rant, and I believe Cari wants to respond.
I might.
I'm
going to go, and I'll be back. I'll be here, but I'll be back. Doug, what's going on, Doug? How there's something you want to talk about, Doug. I'll put you up here, and then I'll remove myself.
Yeah. So I can't speak much to the Oregon shooting because I didn't see a lot of details on that. I just know it was another shooting with ICE shooting 2 people. Big one is the Minnesota one with Ashley Good. This is rightfully causing a shitstorm because this is how we know fascism is here for real. This was a person who was not an agitator. She was talking very peacefully to the ICE agents and was actually trying to get people to drive around her, like kind of directing people. She said to the ICE agent and said, "I'm not mad at you." And then she was trying to do a 3-point turn and turn out. And the guy pulled a gun on her and she rightfully panicked because she's a civilian. Got one time through the windshield and then twice through the open side window and killed her dead. And the guy stepped in front of the vehicle himself and then stepped away and was nowhere near being able to be run over. This person is supposed to be a trained professional who is supposed to be able to handle stressful situations. There was a guy I saw on TikTok named Pat Lawler who was in Afghanistan and who was in a Bradley that got blown up by a bomb. So he had a bunch of traumatic brain injury. And he's like, there are 18-year-olds in the armed services who are trained. And he said, we had a truck barreling down at us and we didn't immediately start figuring we need to fire them and kill them. There's a whole standard operating procedure you go through. And this person was trained. Granted, they were only trained for 40 days and they're not hiring the best and the brightest in ICE. And that motherfucker, they released something today where they had a camera from his angle where he killed her. And as she was dying and plowed into another car, called her a fucking bitch. And they thought that exonerated him. And the other part of that is there was a doctor near there that said, let me in, let me take her pulse. And they refused him access to her because they wanted to make sure nobody videotaped anything of how she looked. And then on top of it, the FBI took control of all the investigation and said no local or state officials have any access to the investigation. And they're doing that to cover it up. And you can't convince me otherwise because that is how cover-ups happen. This is what dictatorships do. They make sure that we will do all the killing, and if you don't like it, we're going to kill you, and you don't have any recourse. There's no justice, none of it. And this makes me so viscerally fucking angry at these. I was like, ICE is fucking bullshit, we should get rid of it. This just made me double down on that. And, anybody defending this, you're soulless. And there's a hot corner downstairs when you go waiting for you. And you're going to be there for eternity if you believe in that sort of thing. But I just feel like the other thing I feel like this is a white woman. And I think they keep portraying her with her wife to show, look, she was a sinner because she was a lesbian. And they do that, they're dehumanizing her, which is what they have done at every turn. They dehumanize immigrants. They dehumanize DACA recipients. They dehumanize asylum-seeking folks. They dehumanize black folks. They dehumanize women. Their whole spiel is to make them the other, to make them less than. That is their whole thing. And they are going to keep doing this. And it feels fucking hopeless. But it isn't. There's things happening in courts that are actually stemming some of this, right? So as hard as this is, and this feels fucking devastating, I fucking cried about this because that woman was not doing anything wrong. And the person who just commented, she tried to run over an ice atrium with a car, get your fucking head examined, because that's not exactly what happened at all. That person was not. And let's say he's trained. His first instinct was to fire, not to get out of the way. Even if he was in the way, and he wasn't. That guy's name is Jonathan Ross, and that guy's name should be plastered everywhere, and he should never know a moment's peace. And he should be in prison for the rest of his life because he murdered someone. Great first-degree murder stuff. And that guy they'll probably hide him somewhere so he never gets found. But this is the exactly incel macho bullshit that comes out of right-wing talking points, and it's Christian nationalist, white nationalist bullshit. And I am so tired of all of this. And JD Vance can go suck a dick for that fucking bullshit he said about how that anybody who thinks that was all right, this person who's coming, suck a dick too. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry. I'm aggravated that people can't see the actual reality of what happened. And I get that we see, like, right-wing people see things as sports. I'm winning, you're losing, haha, fuck you liberals, own the libs, all that shit. So I'm tired of seeing all this, and we have time before this is going to get better. Because now they see that this is not going well for them, and they're going to ramp that up. And now we have to brace, because it makes it hard for us to resist if we think the next time we resist, that could be me. And that's the point of it. The point of it is to make you feel desperate and hopeless. And that's what dictators and fascists rely on, is your hopelessness. Do not lose hope. As hard as this is, we should fight for this and keep fighting. And I'm angry and tired at it. And I could rant for a long time on this, but I'm sick that we have people who think this is appropriate. And I'm sick that we have so many people willing to sell their soul for money to murder people. Those people aren't well in the head. They certainly shouldn't have guns. So I could go on forever, but like I said, we got to keep fighting. And it sucks, and it's hard, and it's difficult. And that's what they're counting on you to lose hope. So please don't. Sorry, Cari.
No, preach. When all of this shit started going down, a couple years ago, when it was starting to get more serious, I kind of thought, so I was one of those people that was like, you know what, it's not going to affect me. I'm going to be okay. I'm a white woman. I'm fine.
But what they did here made you feel, as a white woman, you might not be fine.
No, for sure, absolutely. But even before that, last year I became a grandma, and I have twins, a boy and a girl. But I'm holding my granddaughter, and I'm realizing that she has fewer rights than I did. Mm-hmm. And that's not okay. That's not right. It's just not okay. And I can't sit back anymore because I have to fight for her. And I can't one day have one of my grandkids come up to me and say, Grandma, why didn't you do something? That's not an option for me. So no, I am so right there with you on all of this. And again, like you said, what happened yesterday really drove home to me that, this is something that could absolutely happen to me. I am a Midwest white woman, and that's who she was. And if it can happen to her, it absolutely can happen to me.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, it can happen at this point. They're showing, I think, like I said, I feel like this is like almost like an inflection point of let's show them how we can mess with them, and if you speak up against this is what we're going to do. And we have a bloated sack of syphilis as a president, and I'm so fucking tired of listening to that man.
Ugh.
I'm so tired of his voice. I want to wake up one day and not worried if he's going to do worse shit than what he did the day before.
Oh,
That's
right?
what I want to do. I want a president listen, Biden had his issues, but I didn't wake up every day wondering if shit was going to fucking fall apart.
I've said that so many times to people.
I want a president that I don't have to wake up every day wondering if we're going to be in a world war or if he's going to ever decided to kill everybody in a certain segment of the population.
Last night?
Who did we bomb last night? It's terrible. It's awful, but we can't give up. We can't not fight. We can't. That's not an option. I have 4 kids. Several of them are in the LGBTQIA plus community. And I have people in my family who I worry about. I have a brother who's disabled. I have folks that I really care about. And it's not just me. The thing is, it's I could concentrate on that, but it's not just that. I'm a white straight male. It doesn't get any more privileged than that. But if I'm not sitting there going, I got to worry about it and try to help, what good am I doing? I'm doing nothing if I don't try to stand up and help. So, and I will say, because I know that it's easy to fall into that feeling of hopelessness, and I've been there. And what I would say to that is, first off, don't beat yourself up for falling into that place, because it's understandable. Sure.
And if you need to take a moment and live there, that's okay. If that's what you need to do to live in that moment of hopelessness or whatever that is to regroup, then you need to do that, and that's okay. Just knowing that, all right, we're going to move back out of this now. I've got caught my breath. Let's go. Yeah, and you also shouldn't feel shame if you need to take a break from news for a bit. Right.
Please, if you need for your mental health, fucking step away. Hey, Greg, nice. Hey, that was a great prop. Way to come back in.
Fucking beautiful. Beautiful, Doug. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yes. If you need to take a break, fucking disassociate. Do what you need to. But
I think it's important that we all do that at some point, because we don't want to lose touch with our lives either and get so hung up in what's going on around us that we forget about what's in front of us. So I think it's important to take a step back every once in a while and reconnect with what's right in front of you. And that's going to give you a greater sense of purpose and resolve to push back in.
Yeah, I have one other thing on that. And I'm going to give you an example of this just today. So today in upstate New York was unseasonably warm. It was close to 50, and that is unusual for us.
Here too. And
it was warm enough, and it was breezy. And there are a few things that make me happier and it's going to sound goofy, but it's I love wind and how it interacts with the environment. And I have a lot of mature trees in my backyard. So I went out and I sat I went and sat in I have a seating area way in the back. I have a half acre land. It's not big, but it's long. It's narrow. But there's a part where I sit behind this forsythia, and there's a bunch of trees around me. And I just sat and I just watched the wind. And for 15 minutes, I didn't look at my fucking phone. I didn't do anything. And it was 15 minutes of just sitting there doing nothing and just kind of absorbing the environment around me. 15 minutes. And I felt I didn't feel great after, but I felt much better than I did before. So if you need time,
grounded, maybe.
Yeah, a little more grounded. So I would just say, take the time you need, but come back and fight with us.
Absolutely. That's all we can do.
We're loud. That was loud, but good. Hey, do you have a second one there, Cari, before we start?
I do.
Wait, it's not very liberal of you to have private property. What is the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard in my life?
Hey, guess what? We don't live in a socialist society. Guess what? We live in fucking capitalism. That's the only option if you want a house or you can rent.
liberals don't own
That
property?
doesn't even make sense.
They also probably don't think liberals have guns.
Right?
I don't even
Speaking
listen.
of that, I just rediscovered shooting recently, and it's really fun.
It is.
I don't even think these are people. I think these are bots, Doug.
I think you're right. Bots. I think there are bots.
Literal bots. They're from fucking Russia.
Anyway, I'm going to sneak this right in.
You know what's not from Russia is
Into the Void.
Robust porter.
It is. Look at that fun can art.
Oh man, I love.
Where's that from?
Isn't that great? Moontown Brewing Company, which is in somewhere driving down south. I picked this up when I drove down to Atlanta.
Wow.
All right.
From Wisconsin. That's a fucking road trip.
It was a fun road trip. Indiana. It's in Indiana. My old eyes are having a hard time. Whitestown, Indiana. It is a robust porter.
Yeah, by the way, Indiana's college football team is beating the shit out of Oregon tonight. They would go to the national championship, so there's that. Indiana being in the national championship football. Bonkers.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that, gorgeous. Got a nice dark. That looks lovely.
So yummy.
So what was the ABV on that porter?
Well, 6%.
Nice. That's perfect for a robust porter there.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
We went down to Atlanta, my husband and I, back in January or February, I think it was. Because a couple months prior to that, on a Saturday morning, I was watching Jeff Corwin on TV. He's he's this naturalist guy. And he had taken his daughters to the Atlanta Aquarium or the Georgia Aquarium in Atlanta. And they have whale sharks. And I'm obsessed with whale sharks. So I'm like, I got to drive down there to see the whale sharks. So I did.
My daughter has a whale shark tattoo. That's how much she loves whales.
I've been considering one. And I'm so sad that I didn't take the extra time and spend the extra money to actually get in the water with the whale sharks. Because since I was there, one of them has passed away.
Oh.
So now they only have one. But oh my gosh, when I saw it, I totally started ugly crying. It was so embarrassing. But I was so overwhelmed. It was amazing.
All right. Well, let's see if you're overwhelmed with this. So
all right.
This is Girdwood Brewing out of Alaska. Yeah. Apparently it has the vibes of a rustic, cozy, heavy ski culture influence, Doug.
Okay. So let's start. I think this logo is pretty fucking good. I think that listen, I always bang on fonts. This is a really good font for it. I love the mountains, the trees are below it. They have the nice little, looks like almost like a lake between. It's a really good delineation between the colors. Love the circle logo. It would look great on a shirt, on a hat. Mm-hmm. I think this is great, and I like that they have the Alaska state things along with the paddles or the skis. I guess they're skis, but it could also be paddles.
I thought they were paddles.
So anyway, that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, Cari, what do you think of this one?
I always like a kind of a simple logo. Too much is going on. It gets busy. It gets too much in my brain. I like the clarity of it. I love the colors. I mean, it's faded now, but I tend to have blue hair. I like blue. I can tell that if I did not know that this was in Alaska, I would assume it was someplace maybe Montana or Denver or someplace where there's mountains and outdoorsy stuff, because that's just what it says to me. I like it. I like the cleanness of it too. The straight lines. It's pleasing to me.
Mm-hmm. Doug, I forgot. Were we rating these? I would give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm right about there. I think 9.2, 9.3. I just really think that they're really solid with the fonts. To me, make a huge difference, and I think they made a really good choice with the fonts in this. And what's great is the font is the same for all the letters. Like we have one, I think last week or last time we did our show, and it was like 3 different fonts, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And that was just too confusing. So I just really dig this. I think it's really good.
I think they're slightly different fonts, but they're close enough that they're not competing.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think the Brewing the Brewing and the AK
Well,
are
it's
the
a
same.
little different. But they're close enough that they're not competing with each other. They're like working together on this.
Okay, so my question is, I don't know where Girdwood is, so I'm wondering if like the waves, like there's one way that's like if it's by the ocean and the other waves are like in the inlet. I'm projecting there. I have no idea where Girdwood is, so now I'm going to look it up because it's going to bother me.
I believe I spent like 30 seconds looking at it, and I think Girdwood was the last name of the guy who like founded that city, if I'm remembering right. Or I might just be making that up. I'm not sure at this point.
And JHD, why do they got to be weird? Because it's ununiform, or yeah, it's in the mountains though, and it has a ski lodge vibe.
Well, it's not far. It's not far from an inlet, but there's a river that is right going in. Like there's like a river that goes, a small river that goes pretty close to that drains out into an inlet. So I'm wondering if that's the difference between the waves.
Well, that in Alaska is surrounded by water 3 different directions, so it's definitely a water state. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And glaciers and all that. So I don't know. I like this one. This is a good one. So ready for the next one, y'all? Which is the one I didn't show you.
Oh no.
Another Alaska one, and we're going to go to Midnight Sun Brewing in Anchorage, Alaska. There's a lot going on here. Cari, you want to start with this one?
There is a lot, and I don't even know where to begin. It kind of confuses my ADHD brain a little bit. I'm kind of having a little hard time following. Like there's no flow. My eye is going in every direction at the same time.
Yeah, it's also the colors are like not what I would associate with Alaska. Like Girdwood had really good colors.
Yeah.
This feels almost like an Arizona kind of scheme in a way.
I can see that for sure.
But the Midnight Sun Brewing, I love the name of that. Like that's because Anchorage is fairly close to where they have Midnight Sun.
Right.
And so I get what they're going at there, but this is a good point. Hold on. I wonder if that's kind of something where they're trying to tap into that and did it wrong.
I was kind of wondering about that too, with some of the like the look of the way that sun's.
And the sun looks like a jester.
Kind of does.
Yeah, I think the color is wrong. I think if the colors were better, it probably would be fairly okay. I just think the colors are wrong.
I think if they changed the colors and maybe like took away that circle of dots.
Yeah,
I don't like the circle of dots.
And the dots are not uniform. The dots are like
okay. I thought it was just my eyes.
No, the dots aren't uniform. And maybe that's okay in certain contexts, but there's so many of them that it's a little
disturbing. Yeah, there's just for me, there's just a whole lot going on there that kind of makes me not want to look at it too long.
Yeah, I think we can minimize that. It's a little much. Greg, your thoughts on that one? I'd love to hear what you think of that.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess, actually. It's hard to. I want to like it because of the duality. You see the duality in the middle.
I like the duality.
Sure. That's fun. Absolutely. That's fun. But as it goes out, I think it gets more messier. If that makes sense. I see what they're trying to do with the sun and the black, and it's sometimes sunny and it's sometimes all black, and then the duality of it, and like it's this big thing, and it's just a lot though. Just like the sun not coming up for 25 days is a lot.
Yeah. Hey, can you bring the logo up? Yeah, I just wanted to point like the descriptor has two beers that sound like awesomely named. Arctic Devil Barley Wine and Berserker Imperial Stouts are great names for beer.
I want to drink both of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Jeez.
I'll buy
All
into
right.
a good name.
All right. So I don't know. 6, 5?
Five.
Say 5 at best,
5.
I would say.
5 because of duality. That's what that was the positive part about it. It was kind of, but maybe if we lived in Alaska, we would get it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe.
there's that possibility.
Right. When was the last time you were in Alaska, Doug?
Never, and I would love to go.
Me too.
All right. Well, this is one of Doug's favorite. Are we ready to move on to the next one? We got beers or everybody?
I have a beer.
Oh, hold on. Let's go.
So I'm going to end with a bigger one. But I've had this one on the show before, but it's so fucking good that I'm bringing it back. From Greg's sort of neck of the woods, Weyerbacher Quad Belgian Ale.
Ooh, yum.
Why is that? Oh, my younger neck of the woods.
Yeah, your younger neck of the woods is in Easton, which you were near. Weyerbacher makes a ton of just high gravity beer. Their logo is kind of a jester. I don't know if you can see it on the bottle cap there a little bit, but
Hold on, Doug. Hold it up.
I can't really see it all that well.
They make big beers.
Yes, they do. So
they also
go ahead.
Yeah, they make a Dallas Sucks beer too.
Yes, they do. So if you hate the Dallas Cowboys, there you go. So this is I've had this before. This is a fantastic quad. It's one of my favorite quads. For a while, Weyerbacher kind of went away, and I wasn't sure they were going to come back. And then I just started to see them come back in my area recently. They started to try to expand right when COVID hit, and that kind of fucked them up. And it was the wrong time. And then they got bought out, and somebody else kind of revived them a little bit. But in my Giant Jones glass, so ta-da! Love Giant Jones. I cannot wait to go and drink their beer in person when I come out there.
Oh, it's so good. I love Giant Jones.
That is
going tomorrow. I'm not even gonna say that.
That's such a fucking good. That's such a good quad, man. Hey, you know what? I should send. Can I send some to you, Greg, and have you give it to Jessica Jones?
Cari?
Jessica Jones.
Oh,
and
yes.
Cari, I can send you some too. But...
Yeah. I don't know when I will get to Cari, and I might drink it before then. So that's just.
I can send you each one. That's
I'll drive down to Madison.
Yeah, or Doug.
It's not that far.
It's not. Doug, what I would do is I would send it to Mari. You have her address too.
I do.
And then Mari will probably be nice and send you back a whole bunch of Giant Jones, which I won't not ever do. But you know me, I'm not bad.
I know you're an unreliable sender.
I am bad. Yes.
I love you, man. I do. I love you with all my heart, but you are not a reliable sender of beer.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll even admit it. But Mari's great though. So
yeah, she is.
But no, you send it to me. I'll get it to Jessica too. All right. Cari, you have one?
What?
Another beer. You know you're still on.
No. I'm still working on that Into the Void.
Oh yeah. No.
Sorry. I was going a little ahead of everybody. So sorry.
I started big though, so I gotta pace myself.
You got to pace a little. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, we'll pace right here, right, Doug? All right, Cari. So one of the things about this segment is I don't know if you know, but I send a lot of emojis all the time, and I do because I want to kind of set the tone and make sure that my tone is correct on what I'm sending. The problem is I've been sending all the wrong emojis all the wrong time because people don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Apparently,
I hope you're not coming to me for advice.
I'm coming to the world with advice, and this is a segment that we're doing every week so that Greg and Doug, because Doug is misled, he doesn't know what these Generation Z people. Doug is not connected with them in the emojis at all. Actually,
no, we have very different ideas about what emojis mean. So,
right, so we're gonna work through this with our friends and our our comment section. So this is one I use. I started off doing this with the ones I use all the time, and I use this one. Doug knows all the time. All the time. So for me, this just means like the shit's fucked up. Like it's not it's not directed at anyone. Like so if Doug sent me that thing that y'all ranted about, I would probably do the upside down emoji because it's just fucked up. So this is actually but it's also can be like fun. Like Doug will say something really goofy that's totally not true about me, like he does all the time, and I'll put the upside down emoji on it. You know what I mean? Things like that. That's my upside down emoji. I know for sure it's not what everybody else uses it for. So I'm gonna let Cari go first because she's given the most. Yeah, the body language here is not great for me, Doug.
For me, when I use that emoji, is more of a silliness kind of thing. Like I just said something really silly, woo, spinny head kind of thing. That's how I look at it. But I'm old, so I don't know what I'm doing with emojis.
Okay, Doug.
I look at that emoji in kind of two facets. I get the silliness. The silliness is good. I also almost view that like an upside down American flag. Like it is fucked up to a point where I don't know what's going on. Like that kind of vibe. So I think Greg, you're using it in that context, but not the way I described it. Does that make sense? Like the same like, okay, that's really fucked up, or like. That's kind of fucked up, like both of the two.
Okay, that's not my new usage of that emoji. it's my upside down American flag.
Yeah, so you get what I'm saying there. Like,
absolutely.
Help! I'm in trouble. Maybe not. I'm in trouble, but maybe we're all in trouble, kind of deal.
What is happening,
Monty? You're totally right.
Is there a text equivalent of this, like LOL or UG, or is there? What would you replace this?
WTF? That would be.
I mean, that's got to be either that or FML, kind of facetiously, maybe. Maybe I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah.
Is this on a scale from 1 to 10? How passive aggressive is this one, Doug?
You're asking the wrong generation, because I still think that the thumbs up emoji is not inherently passive aggressive.
I use it all the time. I don't
my
care
kids
what
are like,
everybody says I'm using it.
My kids are like, it's Doug. He gets it. Like it's Dad. Whatever. I get he doesn't get it. Like I'm just saying, hey, awesome. That is what thumbs up means to me unequivocally.
Yes.
There's no. And people are like, well, if you do that, it's like saying K in a reply to a text. No, it's not. I'm saying, hey, that's awesome. Great. Good. Cool. Or I got you. Totally right.
If I'm going to say K, I'm going to type K.
Don't act like you're younger in mindset than me, Gregory.
Oh, I get called Gregory. Oh, my God.
I knew that would get to you. Sorry.
Yeah, you get that for that. He gets dropped for that. Fuck that. And we don't do that here.
Douglas a few times that I never dropped you for that.
No, so I was listen. I'm gonna define why I was rolling my eyes and I had to go full screen, which I never do on Doug. We can't have this fucking conversation with emojis without Doug getting back to the passive aggressive thumb that he's so triggered by or something. I don't know. We can't even talk about another emoji. We can't even talk about another emoji.
All right. Moratorium on the thumbs up. Disgusting. Right. That is done. Everybody knows my feelings on that. That's fine.
I love it though. I can't get enough of it though, actually, Doug. So anyway, yeah, this goofy ass emoji it's one of my favorites. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep using it.
I know you use that one quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep using it. It's just I don't know, it's silly, but it's also the fucked up emoji. So now this one, the next one here is kind of the same. Cari, what do you got?
I use this one. I use this one because it's like, I mean, it can be a couple different things. It can be like, I don't know what's happening, or it can be I'm just saying. I mean, you can take it a couple different ways.
Okay. Doug, what do you got for this one?
I have never heard the "I'm just saying," but I get it.
I'm just saying.
It's more like I get the. For me, it's like this. It's like, I don't know, like,
yeah,
and that's kind of how I use it, regardless of context. That's just how I use it.
Yeah,
I also don't use the black person version of it because I'm not black.
No. But I also,
but I am anyway.
No, I'm just saying is that. And here's the thing. So here's the question. So if you're using an emoji, you definitely pick the skin tone of your skin to use, right? I'm talking to Cari specifically because we're both white. So like,
even with my thumbs up emoji, I make sure I get the right skin color.
Wait. So is that technically the yellow one, or is that for Asian people? I'm not trying to be an asshole.
That's the only option. I'm going to use the yellow one. But if I get the little like white person, like Scandinavian background, pasty white people one, I'm going to use that one.
Some people say I should use the yellow one, Doug. Look at me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, also, I have a question. What the fuck does this mean, Amani? The shrug is the S tier emoji. I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm really old.
I don't know what that means either.
The
S tier emoji.
He has younger kids than me, so he probably gets all the terminology I miss.
Yeah, it's the
Is this a 6-7 thing?
It's the
I'm glad I'm the only one that thinks. Listen, we had really goofy things we said when we were dumb.
Oh, for sure.
So, S tier is higher than A.
I still don't know what that means.
Meaning, like, it's like A, like a grade A. S is like maybe supreme or something like that. Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. Similar to elite. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Right. So that's what this is. Wow. I use it as exactly like Cari, like, I don't know, or like, sorry, or like, like, or
what the emoji looks like.
Yeah, that's exactly what Doug will say, hey, you need to get me the link to the studio, and I'll be like, Doug, I fucking just sent it.
It is kind of. It does kind of be like that for us.
Like, right? It's like, right, or it goes back and forth though sometimes. But Doug doesn't use the emoji though.
I mean, and that's kind of what I mean by that. I'm just saying. I sent it. Yeah. I'm just saying.
I try to take that little snark off with it, and I don't know if it's working or not.
Oh, are you supposed to do that? I'm not good at taking the snark off of things.
I'm trying.
I gave that up. I'm too old to not be snarky.
Right. So this one is this is the one emoji that replaced a traditional text version. Y'all know the text version that that one?
I don't remember how to do it off the top of my head, but I know what you're talking about.
The K-emoji shrug.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all typed that. So did the text version, does the emoji have more soul than the text version?
Back when you had to like hit the one button 4 times to get the letter S or T.
Oh, that whole thing, we're like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now go to the next one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like, God, I hate that. Like the flip phone shit.
Yeah.
So some people think this emoji is I don't have an answer, or some people think it is what it is. Get over it.
Oh, I can see that too.
I could see that it is what it is. To get over it, I don't know. Maybe again, this is the thing. Emojis should be really straightforward. And you think, oh, it's just one meaning. No, there's fucking context. This is where I'm wrong about. This is where I'm wrong about the thumbs up. So,
this is also
depends on where it is in the conversation.
True.
This is also not my problem.
I like that. I like that.
I like that too.
So, is this the universal symbol for lack of accountability?
If so, that should not be black. That should be very white.
Very, very white. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, great. Wait. That is, dude. I love it. Do you know what's funny? You came up with this emoji thing as a thing to do in our show, and it's fucking one of the best things you brought in. It's fucking great.
Yeah, or again, I don't know, or who cares?
It can work in all those things, I think.
So, Doug, emojis are about context, bruh. Like, that's it. Like, there's no, you can't use them separately.
Okay, so it's about context, and I can accept that. I'm going to bring back to the thumbs emoji one more time.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
And then I will never speak of it again.
No, you got to keep it coming back. It's literally part of the thing.
No, because I'm going to drop it. The thing is, if I do a thumbs up and they go, that's passive aggressive, and they're saying that is only passive aggressive, then they're not buying into the
context.
There's context, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a great one. I tried to tell them. I fucking love that.
That's fantastic.
Oh, y'all are so silly. Y'all are so silly. Yeah.
I tried to tell them.
Yeah. And also too, notice it's funny how the trolls leave when we talk about emojis and brewery logos, but they're all sitting around to defend and suck the patriarchy dick and to suck the Trump MAGA dick, and they're just already lined up for that. And then when we talk about fun things that could be relatable to everybody, that don't divide people or dehumanize people or basically kill people, we have to run away somewhere else to be fucking trolls elsewhere. Fuck you, say the fuck off my shit, and that's it. Like, that's it. And our shit, not my shit, it's our shit. This is a collective here, right, Doug? God damn it.
Yes, sir.
And that was my rant for tonight.
Woo. Also, I would like to point out that our guy JHG hasn't noticed my little moniker under my name, and I'm a little disappointed in him. Celtic Stater.
Oh Lord! Look, here you go, Doug.
He said that before I mentioned that. By the way, that was before that. It was appropriate, but it was appropriate. Perfect.
It works now. Oh, I noticed.
He just decided to. Listen, that is very un-Boston of you to not say something. That is very un-Boston.
Whatever, Doug. Whatever, Doug. Oh, shoot. All right, Doug. This is the time where Doug gets to ask random questions of our guests and out of nowhere, and yeah, it can be scary. It really can.
Okay.
All right, so
I lived through 2 teenagers. I think I got it. It's hard to scare me too hard.
Yeah, and Doug lived through 3, and he's still weird, or 5 actually, or something. I don't know. Doug has
4.
It does something to you. It does something to you.
I told Doug after 3, it's 7, 8. It doesn't really matter. I told you this like
No,
the
I
first year
disagree.
of our podcast.
I disagree. And then here's why. So we're 4, but we're 2
no.
from so we're a blended family. So like we didn't have 4 together. So it's a little different because when we all got together. So yeah. But anyway, what I'm gonna bring to you both is you have to eliminate 2. You have to drop 2. I'm pulling a Greg here. This is Greg's kind of thing. Oh, hold on. Remove. There we go.
Yeah, let's see. We can get rid of it.
Beer styles. Drop 2.
Oh gosh, I'm having a hard time seeing this because it's very small on my screen.
Sorry, I'm wondering if I can.
Oh yeah, you can get in there a little bit more, Doug.
I'm gonna just guess at some styles that are on there.
Oh yeah, okay. So I see the one I need to drop. Is that other one on there? Is that other one? Doug knows what I'm gonna pick here. I don't see that other one. Give me that other one. Is it there? Is it?
That's a hard question because
it's not there.
Drop 2. Only 2.
Okay.
Not have a.
I'm not able to see all the exact ones, so I might have to ask a couple questions like how deep into IPAs does it go?
It just has American Pale Ale, English Pale Ale, English IPA, and American IPA. Those are the
that's
IPAs.
not helpful. Okay.
You can't eliminate one of them, right?
What are the wilds?
So they have.
Okay, you can get. I got this answer. I got it.
All right. So they don't have any wilds in here, to be specific.
No wilds.
No, so they don't.
Oh, look, farmhouse.
Farmhouse is in there.
So I just saw somebody messaged it looked like something about a farmhouse on there.
Yep. So
they said drop Pilsner and farmhouse.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah.
I would have to take the farmhouse.
Oh, okay.
I would drop
what
that
else?
one.
Drop farmhouse, and you got to drop 2. Doug said.
I know. I'm just trying to.
I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad he didn't say 3. You should have been a prick and said 3.
Cool.
No, I was trying to. There's a lot of styles in here, and here's the thing. This is not all of the styles. This is kind of.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of another style I'm not really a big fan of.
While Cari contemplates, can I throw mine out there, Doug?
Yes, please do.
Yes.
So the first one is easy. Drop Doppelbock, that big malty thing that a lot of you brewers don't know how to do. Y'all brewers, yeah, but there's so many bad ones out there.
Greg,
and I'm not even going to say who they are. They're horrible.
Don't ever say that to Bobby.
Why?
You don't, because
Doppelbock is one of his most favorite styles.
Okay, I can't wait to say it to Bobby. I'll be like, Bobby, do you at least make a good one? Because these guys out here aren't doing it. And then it'll be a shot fire.
Might be fighting words.
Yeah, he loves me though. He'll come back after a couple of days. And what was the other one? It was it was the blonde ale. Get rid of that one. I don't really. It's this.
Wow.
Okay, I can get behind the blonde ale. It is kind of just. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing exciting about it.
And Doug, what are yours?
The sweet stout.
Oh, there was a sweet stout?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want a sweet stout either.
Yeah, I don't like the sweet stout. I'm also not a fruited stout person. Don't put fruit in my stout. I don't care for that. You might like it, and that's fine. Not my jam. The other one is the American IPA. I will like an English IPA. I will like an English pale or an American pale. English pale, great. American IPA, out.
Oh, how do you know?
No.
See, I like Kolsch's, but man, that is a polarizing one. Like my brother-in-law fucking hates Kolsch's.
How do you hate a Kolsch?
He likes
it's so funny. Weird.
What's funny is like he doesn't like those, but he likes Pilsners. He likes Ellis,
Okay,
but he
so
does
he's
like
weird.
Coke.
What?
Yeah, so I don't know.
I
I
would
don't
try to
understand where he's
sneak
coming
one
from.
in.
On
This is
He's
my brain.
weird.
I would sneak one in and tell him it was something else and let him
Mhm.
rave about it and be like,
that.
gotcha, it's a Kolsch.
Oh, and Monty,
Mhm.
you are so dead wrong about this.
Mm-hmm. We might have to pull Monty's beer card.
No, we're not going to do that, Imani. Just the idea is like everybody drink what you like and all that shit. This was the exercise.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah,
All right,
that
Doug.
was something I wanted to just bring that because I find that to be that was a very weird list, but it was the best one I could find because I wanted to do something with Cari because she works in the beer industry. Let's do something fun with the beer stuff. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So while we're here with the styles, Doug, this is the perfect opportunity to ask Cari, what is a popular beer trend like hazies or pastry stouts that you secretly wish would go away?
Oh gosh.
It's not going to be secret any longer, though.
I know. I don't like the hazy IPAs. I don't like them.
Doug, stop clapping. It's
I-
ridiculous. It's
Milkshake
ridiculous.
IPAs, that should not be a thing. Do you remember a few years back when they tried to put IPAs on nitro taps? Huh.
What about the brewed IPAs? Remember those? That was like a thing for like 5 minutes.
No, but we have a really nice brute IPA actually
Of
that
course
we have
you do.
infused
course
with
you
red
do.
wine grapes.
Mm.
So it's this amazing thing where beer meets wine and it's kind of dry. We actually used it to toast in the new year. Very
But I can
highly
see that.
carbonated. It's got a tiny little bit of fruitiness from those red wine grapes. High carbonation, very dry. Oh, it's so good.
Mm.
And where it comes in for a lot of people are the I hate to say it, but the women, because it's typically women who want to get a wine. We don't have much for wine here.
Mm-hmm.
And but this is a kind of an answer, and that's one of my questions.
Okay.
Is like, do you like wine? Do you like champagne? And if I get a yes, I'm like, I got something for you to try. 9 out of 10 times they order that beer, and they don't even know it's a beer. They're like, this. I'm drinking beer right now. Sure are, baby. Sure are.
Bobby's magic again.
Right.
The thing is, like, I thought brewed IPAs were like a really fascinating beer style, but they kind of came and went. It was
They
like
did.
really fast, like really fast.
I think that
Bye.
it seemed like
Don't
a
care.
lot of people jumped like right away on that bandwagon, but didn't really know what they were doing, and they did them really poorly. And so they
funny.
were good, and it didn't stick. But there are a handful of people out there that did figure it out and do it really, really well.
Yep. And so, Doug, what are yours? And I have the buzzer ready for this shit.
Oh, there's a buzzer?
The beer trend.
That you would secretly, and it's not going to be secret anymore, like to see go.
Now the problem is my secret beer trend that I just really wish would go away, and it's not going to because it's fucking everywhere, and it's hazy IPAs. I don't care for them, and you can like them all you want. I feel like there's too many of them.
You did say hazy, right?
Okay, yes.
Hazy IPA, just a straight.
I'm on board
hazy.
with you. I am on board.
So, like West Coast IPAs and hazies are different, and I'm not a huge fan of West Coast, but I can understand why people dig it. Hazies, not at all. It was funny, Greg. You're going to be mad at me, but our friend Rachel Benkowski, our friend Rachel Benkowski, Beer Babe's family lady, she was like, "Get rid of the hazies. Give me something. Give me something different."
Listen. She's fabulous, but she also can be wrong too.
She's not wrong.
I mean, I agree.
She's a cicerone, Greg. Are you going to say a cicerone is wrong?
Yes. wait, cicerones are humans, Doug, so they will be
fair.
wrong at some point, right? Listen,
I would say
see what
not
you-
wrong. We just
and
have
then-
different flavor profiles that we like.
For sure. And
Why-
it's not that she
why-
doesn't like them. She's like, there's too many of them.
Okay.
And she's right. There's
No,
too
I
many.
totally, I hear that.
So y'all are using the same theory, like I like the song, but y'all play it too much, kind of thing, right? Is that what is that?
No, I don't
right?
like hazies at all.
Well, again,
But if you want to partake, like, hey, listen, I hate country music, but a bunch of fucking people love country music. Good on you. I'm not going to listen to it. Drink or listen to it, whatever you're doing, whatever.
I will say I'm real quick when people ask about our hazy. I'm real quick to throw out there. I'm never going to order it, but people really, really like it, and it's really well done. Not my beer. It's just not my beer.
Yeah, Doug is.
I have other beers. That one's not my beer.
Okay. So the trend that I want to see go away is Doug.
Hey, by the way, our
Like all
guest
dogs?
husband is named Doug. What are you doing?
Are you talking all dogs?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, if we take this one out, we can. Sorry, Cari.
Hey, I am not the.
I know
I
a
am
lot
not
of
the,
dogs.
I am not the
I'll
boss
just
level
remove-
Doug. What are you talking about? I'm not the boss level Doug. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I don't even know who the boss level Doug is. Who's the boss level Doug?
Sometimes your beard takes this. This is so horrible. I thought I taught you better, but
Because he doesn't like hazies? What?
yeah, all right. So what? You're still at McFleshman's, right?
Yeah, I am. Apologize for the phone ringing over here.
No worries. What is McFleshman's does Oktoberfest very well, and all kinds of Irish and British ales. So what is the Wilder party at the brewery?
The what party?
The Wilder party, the Oktoberfest party, or the St. Patty's Day party?
It's Lagerfest.
Okay, so that's.
I mean,
the
that's
Oktoberfest
by
party.
Oktoberfest. It's we don't okay. Oktoberfest, Lagerfest, that's the bigger one for sure. Simply because Appleton does a really big Oktoberfest party.
But is it Wilder though? Is it Wilder?
That party is.
Okay.
That party does not take place at McFleshman's.
Okay.
They shut down downtown Appleton, College Avenue, and they have bands and music stages and beer tents and all sorts of food to be bought, beers to be drank. And this past year, actually our Oktoberfest was featured for Oktoberfest downtown Appleton, which was awesome because we really make a really good Oktoberfest. Is it the best? Probably not, but it's a really, really good Oktoberfest.
And Bobby makes all the Oktoberfest for that whole wild, crazy.
Yes.
Bobby and I believe Appleton Beer Factory, right? Because I don't know if y'all.
Yeah, we kind of work a little bit together. I believe I don't know for sure on this, but I believe it's our recipe. But Appleton Beer Factory has a much larger brew system. So they can just brew a whole lot more of it than our system is so small that they kind of, I guess, sort of contract brewer for us, but we're all friends. We just all work together here. Sometimes they brew on our system. Sometimes we brew on their system. It's all good. But with that Oktoberfest, yeah, we go through a lot of it for those couple of weeks. And then we have our Lagerfest event here at the brewery, which is super fun.
I already know.
Yeah,
it's a good
time. It's a good time.
Yeah, it is a good time. It is. So we're going to start wrapping up here. One last question for you, and I think Doug may have one. Is so what at the end of the night at McFleshman's, what is that? Are you having it now? What's the beer that you want to have to unwind after dealing with the waves of craft beer people coming in and asking weird questions about milk tubes and side pours and not drinking the good cask ales that are on tap.
It really varies, and there's a lot of different factors. Like if it's just a night where I am slammed and I am doing all I can to just keep my head above the weeds, I'm probably gonna go with one of these little right now stepchilds or the 547, some big beer, or maybe I might go as big as our barrel aged debauchery, which is a 12%er, and just kind of chill and relax.
Love the name.
But then there's those days where maybe I pour so many public house pints that I can't get it out of my brain, and I just gotta have one because I've been pouring it all night and I'm smelling it and it's so yummy. I just gotta go with that beer. So it varies. It all depends on the night.
All right.
I don't lock into one thing. I'm open and flexible.
Let's go. Doug, are you open and flexible, sneezing all over there?
Sorry, I muted myself. I got another one coming.
Doug, do you have one of those sicknesses going around? It looks like it.
I do not. But
okay.
Yeah, I did just.
Doug, do you have anything for Cari? Oh, I'm sorry, you have anything for Cari?
Other than I got another sneeze coming. No.
Sneeze now, right now.
All right, Doug. All right, Doug.
Try not to do it.
All right, no, we're good.
Yeah, then now you're not gonna.
We're good. I don't drink one beer twice, but when I do, it's a McFleshman's beer, and it's one little tornado. Cari could tell us better than me about this one. Little tornado.
Tornado?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want to hear the whole story? Because there's backstory to this beer.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if Doug is good, I'm good.
Yeah, please do.
All right. So I have to back it up a bit. Bobby, our owner, master brewer, was out in San Francisco at one point many years ago. And he was sitting in this bar and he drank Pliny the Elder for the very first time. He's like, I love this. This is amazing. I love this beer. Someday I am going to brew a beer, not necessarily a clone, but a beer in homage to this whole experience that I am having right now. That is where the 547 came from. That is our West Coast double IPA. Now, 547, that number has significance because where Bobby drank that beer was this bar called the Toronado in San Francisco, whose address is 547 Hout Street. So 547 for our double West Coast IPA. When we got a lot of feedback from our regulars, from people who are like, we love this beer, but the ABV is too high. We want something a little more drinkable or sessionable. So our answer to that was the Little Toronado. Brought that ABV down a little bit. Still similar hops, used maybe a little differently. Some of the wet hops were switched over to dry hops and vice versa between the two beers. Developed this Little Toronado, named after the Toronado Beer Bar at 547 Hout Street, San Francisco, 547 double IPA.
Actually, we need her to do that, not me. Ta-da! Thank you for that. And it's certainly not this, right, y'all? Certainly not.
No.
Certainly not.
No. A little more jazz handsy.
Yeah. What do you have in your glass, Cari? Or what did you have that?
Oh, I'm still working. I'm still working on that porter.
Okay. And that's a good one. Can you show it to us again?
What's that?
Can you show it to us again?
Yeah. So what you guys did not see was before I jumped on here, before we started, I had to drink a beer really, really fast outside to get a stamp on my polar beer card.
Polar beer card. All right, explain that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Did you do
yeah,
that?
that's
You
husband.
did that? You did this?
What's that?
You did this?
Did what?
The
The polar-
polar jump.
Oh no!
thing.
So do we have a polar beer club here at McFleshman's?
Okay.
Right.
Explain
Did you
that,
do
please.
it?
It's a
Yeah.
it's a little punch card. You get stamps on it, and if you fill your card in stamps, there's 14 stamps that you have to get. You get one stamp if you drink a beer outside when it's below 32 degrees out. If the temperature drops below 10 degrees, that's a double stamp day. You get 2 stamps on your card. When you fill your card, I just happen to have my hat here, but I broke my hat, so I have to fix it here. If you fill your card, you earn this beautiful hat. It's got a pom-pom, but I pulled it off by accident. It says McFleshman's Polar Beer Club on it. If you choose to continue on drinking and you fill a second card, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but you get this pin and it says you are part of our Order of the Frozen Pint. If you choose to fill a third card, you become a part of the Chilluminati.
Chilluminati?
Yeah. We're all about we're leaning in hard to the Wisconsin winter.
Can you wear a drinking glove?
Yeah. You can bundle up in snowmobile suits and hats and mittens and gloves. Now, there are a couple people who are real kind of
Nuts.
who like to go outside when it's below zero and like drop down to shorts, just shorts or shorts and a sports bra and drink their beer outside. You cut out.
Shorts and a sweatshirt in upstate New York is kind of a uniform.
Well, not a sweatshirt, sports bra.
Oh, that's great.
JC says, what?
Booty warrior.
Oh, wait, that was a click. I didn't mean that, but
Yeah, it gets real cold here and we have to do things to occupy our time and entertain ourselves. So this is what we came up with.
like JG said, like at a Whacker game or a Packer game.
Well, and also, Bobby and Allison, they're from Oklahoma. So
right.
They got really concerned, especially the year COVID hit, that when things started getting colder and we couldn't allow a lot of people in yet, they're like, we're going to lose our, maybe not that drastic, but they're like, what are we going to do? How do we do this? And I said, we throw some heaters out there and we make it be fun. And people in Wisconsin are going to come and drink beer.
And they did.
And they didn't believe me. Like, I promise you would know a little cold doesn't stand between a Wisconsinite and their beer.
Nope. And I'm not going to stop you with your beer. So you had that one, and then what was the first one you had? You had a McFleshman.
My first, the stepchild.
Yeah. Do you have that can?
I do.
You want to tell us about that one quick, and then we'll get to done.
So stepchild, she's lovely. So what happened was we were brewing 547, our double IPA West Coast style. And that beer has all very light grains in it. It's a beautiful, golden, clear beer, very light. And when our brewer was dumping in the grains into the mash tun, he's looking at it. He's like, shit, these are not our grains. Something's wrong here. There was all these dark grains flecked in there. So at that point, we had to decide, do we continue brewing this beer and hope for the best, or do we dump it? Bobby's like, let's continue on. Let's see what happens. Let's see what we get from this. And he reached out to Breeze, which is where we get our malts from. And then there was some grains got hung up in a chute. It happens. They ended up in our bag. They ended up in our brew. So continued brewing it. We knew it was going to be similar to the 547, but these darker malts imparted this slight roastiness and a really red color. So, when you have that, oopsie, it's your redheaded stepchild. And we released that beer, and it was lovely. People loved it. And I didn't think we were ever going to be able to replicate it. But, Bobby being the super smart sciencing guy that he is, he figured out the ratio of those hops, the grains and what were involved. And now we can replicate it. And we have Stepchild every year. It's going to become kind of our winter seasonal, I believe, kind of like the Celebration Ale from Sierra Nevada.
Excellent. Doug, what do you have? What do you have tonight?
I did mine, but I'll happily go through it again. I think.
You did.
Did I?
No,
I didn't. No, I didn't. You're correct. I think I started and then we went on a tangent, right? So I had, trying to figure out the order. They're all great beers. So I had this American ESB, which is a little weird. It was not like a classic ESB. It was a little lighter, and even though it was a 6% ABV, so it's a higher ABV, not kind of the classic notes that you want out of an ESB. I like an English ESB better, so this was good, but not great. There's a little bit of a tie for the last. So I had the Wirebacker Quad and the Stone Smoke Porter. The Quad wins, but just because I've always loved this beer. This was an unexpected, really interesting beer. The vanilla was very light. The smoked porter, the roastiness with the smoke, very good. So I had a great beer night. I was really lucky. This is really good.
Yay.
Were you lucky or were you smart?
Both.
Good answer.
All right. Well, huge thanks to Cari Guerin for hanging out with us on the Speakeasy.
Thanks for having me, you guys. This was fun.
Folks, if you are in downtown Appleton, do yourself a favor and stop by McFleshman's, pull up a stool, and let Cari pull you a proper pint and a milk tube.
Milk tube. Do the milk tube.
Experience that public house vibe
double
for
thumbs up.
yourself. Yeah, experience that public house vibe for yourself. And thanks for the time and cheers. Thank you.
Yep. Cheers. Take care, Cari.
You too.
We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.
All right. Bye.
And remember, folks, always tip your bartender. Next week, we have Kyle Thompson. He's going to talk about soundscape with us. And we're going to talk about how the soundscape is going to be bigger and better in 2026. What you got, Doug?
Nothing. I just also Tuesday, I have a really interesting Mortal content coming. This is the former guys who were the guys who actually did the Kingslingers podcast, which was on our Speakeasy show. But now they're doing something called Flanagan's Wake, which covers all of Mike Flanagan's shows, movies, whatever. So they're going to come on and talk about that this coming Tuesday at 9 p.m. So I'm really excited for that. This past Wednesday, Renee and I did a cult bar on the Doomsday Cat cult. If you want, we thought that was going to be fun and silly. It was not. It was pretty dark, but if you want to listen to that, just go back to the cult bar. It
didn't seem like there were enough cats. Sorry.
There was not enough cats. There was definitely not enough cats. So anyway, but that was fun. Go back to the cult bar over on YouTube and check that out. So definitely not enough cats.
That's what I feel about the cats on that story. All right, Doug.
Correct.
We'll see you next week, or we'll see you on Tuesday at Mortal Content, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers, y'all. Have a great weekend.